We're on live. Edit. And what else we got? Who goes there? Yeah, and what's your point? I'm here, took your time, step back. I got stuff to do, man. I look like a right gay, don't I? So I've got to be very careful with the language, right? Because we got 3 people on. Don't forget to like and subscribe on my channel. So we've got to answer a mystery from last night, and that's the first one we're going to do, right? And then we're going to do some other stuff. So I'm just finishing masticating. Was it masturbating? I can't remember. It's the same difference, isn't it? Good masticating, isn't it? It's good. So look at that, right? And Flodden, Scotland's greatest military disaster. Is it? Right, okay. Just looking at this, I've got to set something like we did last night. So, anyone's got any messages, then let me know. So, did you don't think you can say gay anymore, just say twat? Look, I can be as gay as I like, okay? There's nothing wrong with a bit of gay. Until Nylog, right? Don't knock being a gay until you've tried it, right? Gary's tried it. He's totally into that. Is that the donuts or the yum yums you are eating? Like that is racist. Is that the donuts or the yum? For fuck's sake, do you know, I'm trying to set something on my phone and it's just like, why don't I can't set it? It's like Gary Rames. Yeah, we love you, Gary. Gary, look, only people with names beginning with a G are allowed to join tonight. Gabrielle, gay, they can join. And so we've got to do something serious tonight. We got to discuss. Oh, I got to get a fag. Right, here we go. Right, so here we go. Right, guys. Right, there are no clues tonight. There are absolutely no fucking clues. Right. So we got them all. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Right, listen to this. Right, we've got to do a quote from a film. Right, those who know I'm a total faggot, right, will know that I'm an actor, which I'm being a faggot. Right, I am also an archaeologist, a total whatever. What did you just call me? Right, I can look, Drabo. Right, I can be as gay as I like. Right, and if you want to be gay, right, be like Gary and Gary, and we're all gay. Right, I tell you what. Right, if I want to be gay, I can be gay. Right, that's it, and we're not out of line. You can't say fag also. Right, look, look, right, I'm sick of you twats. Right, I come on you. Gary wants me to do this tonight, right, because he's a closet straight man, right, and I'm sorry, Gary, right, you're a closet straight man, right, and I feel sorry for you that you've got to come out of the closet, right, because I came out of the closet loads of times, right. Anyway, right, look, I'm sick of this, right. Look, Nylog, you can say whatever. Another who's moderating this, right? I don't care. For God's sake, right, Nylog, look, right, Nylog, right, yeah, I'm trying to, oh, fuck, whatever Nylog says, right, we're going to do a film quote, right? And by the way, guys, right, I had to do some painting, right, in dark, right, because it was raining this afternoon, right, and some clown turned up in West Wales, right, and forced me to put a fence up. Forced me to put a fence up, right? I did all the work. I put the posts in. I put the wire up all by myself while he watched, right? And I put all the staples in, right? And it says bent. Yeah, actually, Gary, my fencing is a bit bent, isn't it? I built a wardrobe once. Right, look, nylog, two right. Right, okay, here we go. We're getting, right, listen, right, right. By the way, I'm only going to be doing this until 11:15, right? You can't, Nylog, Nylog, right? Can you respond to Gary saying bullshit, right? He's not allowed to use word bullshit because that's racist, right? So here we go. This is from a film, right? I'm Karl-James Langford. I'm a top gay bloke. I'm an actor, which proves I am. Gay meaning whatever. And where are we? Oh, I'm an author and an archaeologist, a farmer, a journalist, and all bullshitter. Nylog, I can be bent if I want to be, right? Okay, right. By the way, I'm eating food out my beard. Hang on. That's good, right? Particularly if we go abroad, right? You fill your food beard, right? Here we go. We're doing the film. Here we go. Goes. You smoke this shit to escape from reality. I don't need this shit. I am reality. So what film's that from? Come on. Anyone want to do it? Right. And I tell you what, if anyone asks me to go after a sheep in the dark tonight, I'm gonna fucking lamp them. I really am. I'm sick of people telling me what to do. Right. I really am. Right. Drabo. Right. Drabo. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna. Do you know what? Right. Nobody ever buys me anything in life. Right. Nobody ever buys me anything in life. Oh no. No, look. We're not going to give him a clue. We've got to do the quote again, right? And when we've done the quote, right, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, right? I'm not eating fucking yum-yums, right? We're going to do the quote again, right? So here we go. Oh. It's better. Right. No, it's not ice cold in Alex. Oh, for fuck's sake. By the way, right, can somebody make a donation tonight of more than 29 Cougar Rands? Tonight, right? Just a donation, right? Tell you what, right, guys, somebody has to make the smallest donation, but with the biggest figure, right, to my channel, right? So here we go. Gary, right? Look, I know you brought over donuts, right? Yeah. My missus brought over yum-yums, right? You brought over donuts, right? I appreciate it, right? With my deepest love. You even had a cuddle. Just fuck off, get over it. Right, anyway. So you go. This is from the film. Right, here we go. You smoke this shit. Oh, I gotta do my hair. Right, here we go. Here we go. You smoke this shit. Oh no, he had no, it would have been a bandana he had on in it. Right, there we go. Here we go. Here we go. Look, the grapes, right? The grapes with the fucking turkeys, right? Don't have a go at me, right? Here we go. Nylog, here we go. By the way, Nylog 1, Misty 1. Where's Misty 2? I got to do the K2 thing in a minute. Right, here we go. Here we go. You smoke this shit to escape from reality. No, that's not really good because he wouldn't have sounded like that, right? Deep breath. You gotta sound American, right? You smoke this shit to escape from reality. I don't need this shit. I am reality. Fuck me, that was bad. Right, so the question is, what film is that from? Come on. Anyone? Anyone? Any ideas what film that's from? Just anyone, right? Just do I give you a clue? No, no, I'm not giving you a clue, right? What I'm gonna do, right, is I'm going to, right, um, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna do it again, right? The eagle has landed. Well, fuck me, right? Can I just say something, right? Nobody, right? Nobody. Can I just say this, right? Nobody. It's the end of the world, right? Nobody is going to be wearing a bandana in Eagle has bloody landed. I don't know what your fucking film is. And who's this year? Liam Wagman. Fucking more like Wankman, right? Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Maybe one of you has rogered me, right? I think one of you has totally rogered me, and it fucking hurts. Right? Okay. You know what? I'm trying to do something. Yeah, right. Here we go. Right. Okay. Here we go. Go back onto the channel. Right, guys. Right. One of you said Platoon. Right, and you're right. Fuck me. No, Nylog. We got it. Get over it. Just get over it. Oh, they didn't hear me say what film this is actually from. So what we're going to do, we can do another quote, right? And then, right, we're going to do another quote, right? And that's what we're going to do, right? So, by the way, anyone who's got special needs tonight, feel really sorry for you. Get over it, right? Job done. Right. So, right. So, right. Here we go. Right. Here we go. I'm going to do the quote again, and I'm going to tell you who's got it right. Right. My dog's called Syndrome. You're fucking off your head, mate. I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Right, here you go. You smoke this shit. You smoke this shit to escape from reality. I don't need reality. Oh, no, that's wrong. You start again. You smoke this shit to escape from reality. I don't need this shit. And reality. And by the way, you got it right. It was Platoon, right? That's it. My dog's called Syndrome. He jumps up all time. Have to tell him to get him down. I don't give a fucking bollocks. No, it's not Cheap and Chong. We've given you the answer, you twats. It's Platoon. Oh, do you know, it's Platoon. Do you know what I mean? It's Platoon. That's it. End of Platoon, right? It's Platoon, right? Oh my God! What about this one? Right, this nobody's gonna get this one, right? Anyway, who watched Cheap and Chong? I love him. I'm not in the army. I don't have a platoon. What? What the hell's that supposed to mean? Do you know what you're on about? No, you don't. I don't care. Can I tickle your beard? Yeah, you go and tickle my beard. Go tickle my beard. I'm going this to play Santa, right? For fuck's sake. Oh, I know Bridge Over the River Kwai. No, it's not Bridge Over the River Kwai. It's Platoon, you fucking dildo nylog. For God's sake. Well, we're going to do another one, right? It goes. I'm not going to give you a clue on this one. It goes. Here we go. Fuck it off. Come on. Does anyone know what film that is? Here we go. Fuck it off. Does anyone know what film that is from? Anyone know? Anyone know what film that is, right? Anyone who likes and subscribes, right, is part of my new gay land, right? My gay group, right? Drabo, you can be part. Say crack my fingers backwards. I've got a crack in my fingers. I don't know. Crack my fingers backwards. Backwards fingers, my crack. Fucking hell. Backwards fingers. No, it's not. Right, anyway, right, no, so here we go. Right, okay, I'll give you a clue, right? It was filmed in Wales, so here we go. Okay, do another one, right? That's it. It goes, fuck ear off. Now, can anyone work out what film that is? I subscribe to the gay club. Oh, yeah, well, Drabo. But Drabo, there's 3 rules about me doing this live as I say, I'm going to be doing it till 1:15. You got me for another 20 minutes, right? There's two rules to this gay club, right? No, 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 no. There's one rule of Fight Club. You got to be gay. The second rule of Fight Club, you got to be as bent as fucking Gary, right? And the other third rule, you got to be gay. No, it's not Twin Town. It's really not Twin Town. It's really, really not. Okay. Oh, for God's sake, I'm really struggling with this. I really am. Right. Go to Where Eagles Dare. It's not. Right. Okay. Right. It's a comedy film. Right. Here we go. Fuck here off. Anyone know what film that's from? Right. No, it's not Twin Towers. Do you know Twin Towers? Do you remember the one that happened, Twin Towers? I was sat there with my daughter, right, watching this TV. Right, it was 8 o'clock in the morning, right, and then this fucking plane went into a building. I had my daughter. We were laughing as people were falling out the building. Only an hour later, realizing we'd just watched people dive to their deaths. Do you know what I mean? Peaky Blinders. One more clue, right? One more clue. We'll go. It goes. Fuck ear off, right? So. It's a classic film. It came out in the 1960s, right? And right, it was filmed in Wales. And I gotta be honest, potentially inappropriate messages are held for review. Got it, right? Right. So here we go. View message. No. Oh my God, my God. Oh, it's from SpongeBob, the Italian Job. It's not the Italian Job, right? One more clue, right? It's a comedy film, right? 1968, right? And it's filmed partly in Wales, right? And Wales is, Gary knows the answer to this because he's a knob, right? Right. Anyone, right? One more clue, right? It's part of a big franchise of films, right? Now, if you get the franchise, you've got to get the right film. Hell Drivers. No, it's not Hell Drivers, you fucking thing with Stanley Baker, you absolute knob. Why are they going to be saying Gary, mate? Right. By the way, Drabo wants to know, Gary, if you still hold your knob with all your fingers. Because that's what he wants to know. So does Nylog. Right. Nylog's into knobs. Right. Big time. Because we're all gay. Right. There's nothing wrong with being gay. Right. Right, one more time. Right, one more. Right, the one who gets the film gets to suck Gary's knob. Right, so here we go. So, it goes. Fuck here off. Fuck here off. Now, come on, what film? Come on, what film? Right, it's all good. It's all good. Who the hell is Liam? Right, guys. Right, we've got 8 people watching. Right, you're all gay. Right. You're all men. This is really highly worrying. Right, you are all men watching me. Right, it's just like really suspicious. Oh, hang on a minute. He's partial to a bit of sausage. I know he is. Right, okay, last thing, right? What the hell? Right, so what we gotta do, right? We gotta work out the quote from this film. It goes, fuck it off! Now, come on, we gotta get the film. Please, my God, man. Come on! It's not Cheeky Burger. Right, okay. I'll give you a clue, right? Right? It was partly filmed also at Pinewood Studios. It's filmed partly in Wales. It's a comedy film from 1968. Come on. I think it's 1968. It's 1960s, right? And Windsor Davis is in the film. Now, come on. If nobody gets this, they don't get to suck Gary's knob. That's it. It's not happening. Nylog's tried, but it's not his fault. He's best mates with Mr. Jones. Right, anyway, so no, it's not. No. Yes! Carry on up the Khyber. You've got it. It was Carry On Up the Khyber, right? It was Carry On Up the Khyber, right? Are you a homeless? Why? What? Am I a homeless? Look, I'm doing this, right? I'm doing this because, right, I've got an acting job coming up, right? Because I'm a fucking actor, right? You we go. Should we do should we do? Oh, and I'm gay. Gary's gay. Nylog's gay. Exo's gay. Liam's gay. And if you join, right? I don't like Ron Jones. I Carry On Up. We've done it. It's Carry On Up the Khyber, right? And Mezza, Dad, you've got to. Is it Mezzad Ketteltrunderburger, right? If you subscribe to my channel, you're now part of the gay gang that is out doing this on a evening, right? Try it. Well, right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Well, what we got to do? The big question of the day. Are you gayer? Are you gayer? Gayer than Carl? There we go. That's it. There we go. We got this up on the screen now. Start quiz. Right. Windsor Davis isn't in Carry On at the fucking Khyber. Yes, he is. Isn't he? I'm sure he's. Hang on. We got to do a fact check here. I get Gary's knob. Do you? Right, hang on a minute. Right, so the big question is, hang on, we got a fact check here. Carry On at the Khyber, right? We're going to do a fact check. We're doing a live fact check, right? Oh, right, hang on. Here we go. Carry On at the Khyber is 1968. So I've done the fact check there, right? I'm sure Windsor Davis is in the film, right? I'm sure he is, right? I'm sure he is. Who's handling them? Oh, fucking hell. Oh, right. Sorry, guys. He's not in it. Oh, my God. All right. I've screwed up the coup. I've screwed up the coup. I get carried on. Fucking hell. Right. This is bad. Right. Somebody, right. Here's the next thing. Somebody's got to do the smallest donation ever. Can we all share Gary's trousers? Oh, my God. Oh, fuck. But I got a serious story to tell you, and it's a very, very serious story to tell you, right? So it's about the time I beat somebody up. Carl is gay without a sheep. Don't you bring my sheep into this? I'm really upset if you bring my sheep into this. You're not allowed. It's illegal to bring my sheep into this, right? Now, guys, you're not allowed to mention. Oh, I'm not. Look, EXO, right? If you ask me to go outside and chase a fucking sheep now, I am gonna lamp you. I really bloody am. And Liam, right? Get your chopper out, lad. Gary Jones, correct you are. Right. God. Right. Anyway, right. This is a true story, right? Really true story. 2 years ago, right? I parked my car in the lane, right? And yeah, it was a normal lane, right? Gary Jones, correct you are, right? So I parked the car in the lane, right? And I blocked this car in, right? Anyway, long story short, I go in the house, right? And I'm moving stuff, right? And then the next thing, right? This guy comes up and he said, "Oh, move your car. I'm all hard," right? And that's it. So anyway, what happens? We have a fight, right? So I beat this guy up, right? Anyway, long story short, the police are called, right? And they arrest me, right? The next thing, they release me because they say that this guy is the hardest guy in South Wales Valley, right? And I actually beat him up. Job done. Easy. So how to make easy money, Unk said hi, right? What does this mean? You guys are just not there, right? EXO's back. They arrested you because you were homeless. No, they didn't arrest me because I was homeless. Look, this guy reckoned he was hard, right? So anyway, he had me in a headlock, and I bit through his arm, right? And no way you're finishing at 1:15, right? Well, I got to ask the staff in the background. Are we having a cup of tea, love? We're having a cup of tea, right? We're having a cup of tea, right? So yeah, it's true, honestly, right? No, they didn't arrest me because, look, I am not homeless, right? Look at that there, right? I am mad, right? Right, and it's a true fact, right? True fact, right? What happened, right? This guy had me in a headlock, right? So I bit through his arm, right? So he goes, "Hey, you've just bit me. I'm phoning the police." Anyway, the police turn up, right? And then the next thing, right? The police actually, what I do, right? I treat the guy's arm, right? So the guy's crying, and I bit through his arm. So I actually treated the guy's arm. I had the first aid kit in the back of the car, right? So I treated the guy's arm. The police turned up and said, who's the guy who's just assaulted you? And he pointed at me, and I said, why is the guy who's assaulted you actually treating your arm, right? So I treated the guy's arm, right? Anyway, the next thing, the police arrested me. Anyway, they took me down to the police station, and he said, there's no way you could have beaten this guy up, because you're this puny guy from Barry. You've beaten this guy up from the Rhondda Valley. Apparently, he's the hardest guy in the Rhondda Valley, right? The hardest ever, right? And I beat him up. It's a fact. It's a serious fact, right? Oh God, right. We got to do another film quote, right? We got to do another film quote, right? Here we go, right? This is an easy one, and Gary's not allowed to mention it, right? No, Gary's not allowed to do this one. Did you treat his arm with a trip to the seaside? No, I didn't. Michelle, Gary's on this. He's put me up to it. I am 20. You're cool. Am I cool, Christy D? I've got all these men on, and this is the evening gay club.
Shut up.
It is. Is it?
Gentleman's club.
Okay, right. By the way, guys, I've just been told, right, that this is a gentleman's club, right? They've got to now call it the gentleman's club, right? And that's the way it is. Yeah, Gary says hi, Michelle. Yeah, right. It's 4 a.m. for me, right? EXO, I don't give a damn what time it is, right? Yeah, I really don't. Anyway, right. So I got to tell you another little bit of one of those anecdotal stories, right? So anyway, I was working in Cyprus this one time, right? And there was another woman called Michelle outside the cave, right? And so basically, I go into this cave, right, to see if it's a tomb, right? It's doing a bit of archaeology to see if it's a tomb, right? Anyway, so go into this cave, right, and I've got to drop down, right? I've got to squeeze in, and I've got to drop down into this space, right? Anyway, hi, Christy Dean, right? Hi. By the way, everybody, you've got to like and subscribe to my channel. If you don't, you are not members of the Gentleman Club, because I've got to rename it. And technically, it's the Gay Club, right? You're a member of, right? We're all gay. We're all happy. Fine. Anyway, so I went down into this cave, right? And there's a snake skin, right? I should have realised. There's this shedded snake skin. So I'm going into this passage, right? And it just goes on and on and on, right? And I've got a rope around me, right? Christy Dean, we really like the fact you liked and subscribed. And by the way, right, Gary said that you can spend a night with him, because that's what everyone does in the gay club now. They spend a night with Gary. Right. Anyway, the point is, right, is that I went into, and by the way, I'm not swearing, because I'm not allowed to swear tonight, and I'm not allowed to use the C word, even though I call Gary the C word all the time. Cute. Yeah, cute. I call Gary. Apparently, Gary, you're cute, right? That's it. Michelle's got the hots for you, but then again, she wouldn't be able to kiss you, because you'd need like a whole box, because you're tall, right? You can't swear, Gary, right? You can't say makes a fucking change. It's illegal. Anyway, I'll go into this cave. I'll go all the way down, right? And I've got a rope around me, right? I've got a safety rope around me, and I've got like a radio into the cave. Go into Rome Thursday, and this is the highlight of my week, right? What? Highlight of your week? And you're going to Rome? My God. Anyway, so the point is, oh my God, I tell you what, you guys must be real special needs. Anyway, I'm going into this go, is this your first live stream? Right. No, it's not. Well, actually, it's the first decent live stream. Usually I usually do a live stream outside. Does this story take place on the mountain? No. EXO, right? I have had enough. EXO, right? I am going to sort you out one day, right? I've had enough of you interfering with my stories talking about sheep. Show you my shed. Right? Is that like a euphemism for something? I'm going into this cave, right? And I've got a rope around me, and I've got a rope around my belly, right? And I'm on my belly like this, going, and I'm in this cave, right? And I go all the way to the end, right? And to get any further, right? Does this, and what happens, right? Go really deep into this cave, right? And basically I've got a torch, right? And whatever, not on a bloody, what we used to do. We used to go into caves with camera on your phone, right? I've got a proper torch, a real torch, right? All right, anyway, I've got to demonstrate the torch. Have we got a torch, right? Here we go. Where's the torch? Oh, right, you. Right, here we go. Right, so I've got pretend, right? We're going to do some reenactment, right? Pretend that is a helmet, right? So we're going into the car. We're going like this. I'm looking around and I think, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to release the sort of rope around my neck, right? I've released the rope, right? So I've now released the rope, right? And I've taken my helmet off, right? So I've gone taken the helmet off, right? At this moment, I've decided I'm going to put on a German uniform. By the way, we're going to break the story, right? We're going to put on a German uniform. And there we go. Let's put on a German uniform. Right, there we go. By the way, guys, I don't put on a German uniform in the cave. I just decided randomly to put on a German uniform, right? So anyway, I'm in this cave, right? And I'm going along, right? And the rope's released, right? And at this point, right, the person outside the cave, who's also called Michelle, right, is pulling the rope, right? And she's pulling the rope, and I'm thinking, oh my god, she's pulling the rope, right? Which way do I go to go out, right? So my torch is down. My torch, right? My torch, right, is starting to die, right? So I've got to find my way out. So I turn around, right? I'm on my way out, right? And I realise, right, the only way I was able to get into this cave was because of the angle I got into the cave, right? And then I think I can hear a snake, right? So I'm panicking. Outside, there's this person shouting and screaming my name, right? Because the rope has been released, right? The rope is released, so the rope's gone. So I don't know which way to go. Do I go that way or do that way? Anyway, I eventually go outside, right? No, I don't go outside at this minute, right? Anyway, so I've got to go out. I've got to go out backwards, right? I've got to get my leg in there, and I've got to go out backwards, and I've got to get the other leg in there, right? And I've got to go out backwards, right? And at this minute, I'm seeing this snake, right? This really massive snake. This huge snake. It's the biggest snake ever. It's so huge, right? It's bigger than Gary's knob, right? It's a massive snake, right? So anyway, so I go out, right? And then, right? I've got to basically try and disarticulate my arm, right? Try and disarticulate my arm, right? So I'm like a hero of my own world, but I don't have to disarticulate my arms because I eventually managed to sort of get out the cave. And then the next thing, right? This woman called Michelle outside. She punches me in my face and storms off. You said, I was really worried about you. She said, I was really worried about. And that's the story of me being in a cave in Cyprus. I'm trying to get out the cave with the snake. Moral of the story is when you're in a cave and you've got a rope around you, right? Do not release that rope. Ever. It's the end of the world. So there we go. It's a bit like the Great Escape, but I've got the wrong uniform on, right? So what we've got to do, right? We've got to do, right? Another story. Thanks for being a good story. Thanks for joining us, Christy Dean. Right. So what we're going to do, we're going to do another little bit of a story, right? This is a true another story, right? I used to be a reenactor, right? I used to be a reenactor, and I used to do the American War of Independence, right? And this is not an American War of Independence uniform, right? This is a drummer's uniform from somewhere in the world, right? So anyway, I basically, right? I basically am in this reenactment group, right? And I'm in this reenactment group, right? And we go to a place called Bolsover House, right? And it's a really weird place. Bolsover, that's right, the Beast of Bolsover, remember him, right? Anyway, so I'm dressed in this uniform. It's a grey uniform because I'm playing in somebody in American War of Independence outfit, right? So it's grey uniforms, this 3rd New York Regiment, right? And weirdly enough, right, no, not Bolsover, it's Bolsover, oh God, it's Bolsover House, right? No, Bolsover, right? I've got to tell you the story about Orkney in a minute as well. Anyway, Bolsover, right? Anyway, we're in this place, Bolsover, right? And to get to the toilet, you've got to go through the spooky house, right? Anyway, so I go through the spooky house, and there's this other reenactment group, and they've all got red uniforms on, like this British, good old red uniforms, like, you know, they're just sort of doing the British thing, right? And they're doing ghostly sort of photographs, right? And the joke's on them, right? So the next thing I hear them screaming, right? And this bit of the house that they're filming in the pitch black is actually haunted. So they've taken these photographs, and suddenly another figure come out of the dark, which is a ghostly figure, and they all scream and run away, right? At that moment, right, the moral of the story is don't ever go to Balls Over Castle at night and have yourself filmed to pretend to be a ghost when actually a ghost comes out of the darkness. It's an actual archaeological fact. It really, really is. Right, tell you another little bit of a story. I was, have you ever done any archaeological work, right? Involved, and by the way, I've had too much sugar today. And have anyone ever done any archaeological field walking, right? So we did some archaeological field walking, right? And this interesting thing about the hang on, we got another comment there, right? Gary's washing. What? I have pissed on rocks. Anyway, so I used to take my children field walking. Yes, I sort of got children there somewhere. Anyway, so we took them field walking, right? And and in the field, right, it would be like say to all, when we're looking for artifacts, right? Um, when we're looking for artifacts, right? We've got obviously Roman pottery and we've got medieval stuff and all the rest of it. So that there would be iron slag, right? So my children would deliberately um, picking up iron slag, and every time they'd go slag, they'd go slag, and they'd be picking up, go slag in this field as we're field walking, right? So in moral of the story is don't take your children field walking looking for bits of slag. It's a fact, right? So there we go. So anyway, so so one of the things with I've given you a little bit of an archaeological story. We've done a couple of archaeological ones there, and the reenactment one. There you go. Right. So do I retell the sheep story in the shed? Right. Maybe I don't. Oh, by the way, we got to do another film. Oh no, 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 no. We got to do another film. Right. So we're doing another. We got to do another film. Right. Gary. Right. You are not allowed to give any clues for this because you know the film, right? Here we go. It goes on. The town needs an enema. Does anyone know what film that is? Here we go. One more time. I'm waiting for my tea as well. The town needs an enema. Does anyone know what film that is? Right. The person who gets this right gets to see Gary's bare chest. Which next time he comes over, I'm going to shave it and we're going to film it and we're going to put it on YouTube. It's true. It's a fact, right? Oh, and by the way, right? Were you there, Michelle, when we were shaving Eden's balls?
No.
Oh, right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Gary, can you remember the time that we had the vet over and we were shaving Eden's balls? Can you remember? I'm gonna. I need Gary to agree.
Do you want coffee?
What do you think I should have?
Coffee.
Do you think I should have a coffee? Right. Okay. Then. Right. No. Oh, right. We're still on the film. We're not shaving Eden's balls at all. Right. So, anyway, everyone, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to my wonderful channel. Right, Nylog. I have got to finish at 1:30 because I've got to spend some time with my witch. Right, end the story, and I could come on tomorrow night when the witch isn't here, and we can have great fun. Oh no, oh Churchill, no. Right, one more time, Gary. You're not allowed to tell everybody this, right? Right, here we go. Let's do it. The town needs an enema. Come on, what film is that? Come on, it's so easy, right? It's so easy. Do I give any clues to this? Right, Spider-Man is sort of close. Right, Spider-Man is actually close. Superman is close. Right, right. Exo, you've only got one more guess, and Nylog's only got 556 guesses. Right, I'm going to tell you a little joke in a minute. Right, it's a really bad joke. Thank you. So the joke I'm going to tell is. By the way, I'm going to get a banana. I want a banana. Do you want a banana?
No.
I've got a banana. Right, okay, we got to get Bruce Wayne. Oh my God, you've got it. You are so close. You are so close, right? Bruce Wayne is so close, but it's not. In fact, one of you has already given the answer to the other film. No, it's not Escape to Victory. No, but no, you've only got 564,000 guesses to go. Right, make them easy. Right, so this is quite sexy, isn't it? In a banana, it's good. The weird thing, right? You're all blokes on you, and it's just like really weird to right. What we've got to do, we've got to focus, guys. Right? I know we're a focus group, right? I know we're a gentleman's gay, happy, getting through people through therapy, right? But really important that you get this next film, right? I'm gonna do one more time, right? For anyone who's just basically joined us, right? It goes as follows. The town needs an enema. You are also really weird gay gentlemen. Yeah, I agree. Including Gary. I don't know where Gary's gone, right? Lawrence of Arabia. No. For God's sake, it's not No. 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 Who's going to say that? The town needs an enema. Oh, by the way, I've got a really good one. Come out. It's a really good film quote, right? Okay? If I can remember what it is. Right. So, I forgot what I'm talking about. Oh, right. I should meant to look at the other phone. Right. So, oh, did I tell you? Oh, I've got another little story coming up in a minute. Gary is getting his balls shaved. Oh, shit. Well, I'm not doing them. I'm not shaving them today. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, hang on. I gotta do something in a minute. Right, so here we go. There we go. And we go that. Right, hang on. I'm just doing something on you. Right, there we go. There we go, and we got to go. That's it. Right, good. Right, here we go. I am in Asia right now. It's a big place, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Right. What clue do I got to give you to this film? The town. Well, do it slowly. There's a clue in this. The town needs an enema. So that is the thing, you see, right? It's in there, right? Think massive tower blocks, right? And oh God, actually, one of you mentioned something earlier on. Which town? No, right. If I give away the town, right, you'll get it straight away, right? Okay. If I give one clue, the end of it's city. The end of it is city, right? That's all I can say, right? Something city, right? So any ideas? I don't know where Gary's gone, but he seems to have disappeared, right? So come on. No, not Manchester in city. Oh my God. Flipping heck. Please help. If anyone's a Manchester United fan, right, I got some coins, right, which we can get to in the post, which is like Manchester United coins. So you we go. So it's all good. Right. Okay. Right. No, it's not. No. Right. It's a major Hollywood film, part of a major franchise, right? Batman, you've nailed it. You have nailed it. It's Batman, right? Okay. Okay. We've got to let's try and get out. Oh right. Oh no, I've thought of a Walking Dead one there. Right. So oh, hang on a minute. There's one coming. I don't know if that's fair. Right. Oh, hang on. It's a big quote. It's a big quote. It's It's from the film Waterloo, right? It was going to be something along the lines of, um, "I'm going to win this battle. I lost the Battle of Marengo by dinner time, and I won it after dinner time." Right? Okay. Okay. Which right? Which famous radio DJ in the 1980s said this? Right? Okay. Here we go. Okay. It goes, "Do they mean me? They surely do." Now, the question is, who said that on the radio in the 1980s? I'll give you a clue. It was BBC Radio 2. So it goes, "Do they mean me? They surely do." It was not Kurt Cobain, for God's sake. It was a BBC television presenter, right, in the 1980s. So we do it again. "Do they mean me? They surely do." Any ideas who that was? Right, any ideas? Oh God! Then I'll tell you about the time I set fire to my parents' garage. Um, any ideas? Right, right. BBC Two host. So, "Do they mean me? They surely do." So anyway, if you're not going to get that right, okay, let's do one of my really, really bad jokes, right? What do you call a cross between a deer with one leg and an owl with no ideas? No eyes. Oh no, I got it all wrong. We'll do a quick one, right? An Irishman bought a banana factory, yeah, and he chucked all the bent bananas out. It's true. I was born after 2000. Well, that's no good to any of us. That's no good to any of this. It's just like, oh, so we've got to get a film from beyond the 2000s, right? So, what type of film are we going to get there, right? Oh, I don't know. Sort of. Have anyone ever seen the series Mr. In-Betweeners? Right? It's brilliant. It's rocking. It's a really good series, right? So, one of my all-time favorite films, right, was actually in the 1970s. It was a film called The Man Who Would Be King, right? So it was a film that was based on a book by Rudyard Kipling, and The Man Who Would Be King, right? And two of Britain's finest actors were in that film. There was Sean Connery and Michael Caine. And the reason why I mention that is that I really like really good films. So that's one of my favourites. And I was talking to Gary this afternoon about the Indiana Jones films. And, I've seen all 5 of them, right? And we talked about the order of Indiana Jones films and how's it work. But when I was having a chat with Gary this afternoon, I mentioned, can you guess my all-time favourite Doctor Who? Now, which Doctor Who would I go for, right? Which is the Doctor Who that you might think that I might like? So, and the other thing as well is, right, Gary this afternoon, he had a little Doctor Who from me, right? And the Doctor Who was a model. It was not Matt Smith. So, Abyss Gamer said, "Hi, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. We're talking about my favourite Doctor Who. You need to make a film about Toyn Sean Catty." Weirdly enough, I have made a small film about Tom Sean Catty, right? And I'm actually going to get Tom. All right, okay, Tom Sean Catty, for God's sake, bloody hell, now. I wonder if one of you can actually find my film about Tom Sean Catty, right? I think the story of Tum Sean Catty is good, but it has to be really, really exaggerated, right? So I'm going to see if I can find my story about. Oh yes, I think right. There is a video. If you type in Tom Sean Catty on the YouTube, you'll actually find it. But it's like, hang on, where is it? So if we share, if that can be shared, right? So I've done one on Tom Sean Catty, right? Somebody said Jim Carrey, right? What you think I'm like Jim Carrey, right? Bloody hell, it'd be good if I was. I have several books about the fella. Do you know what, Nylog, right? If you wrote me a script about Tom Sean Catty and had a small number of actors in it, that would be absolutely brilliant, right? Little Dreamling, I think Jim Carrey is absolutely unbelievable. I don't think Jim Carrey's been treated fairly by the Hollywood media. I'm now a Hollywood award-winning filmmaker as well. And it just really surprised me that. But anyway, so I do really like Jim Carrey. What do you think about Epstein's Island? Oh my God. What a question is that? Now, what do I think about Epstein? I just think that it's all really weird. We live in a very, very weird and distorted and polluted and castrated world, really. And I use the word castrated. It's almost as if the controls on the world have gone, and it's some stuff about the people like we've gone all serious now. Something about people like Epstein and Epstein's Island. It's almost as if lots of these things that have happened over the past 20 years are unreal. So, Twin Towers, obviously, Twin Towers is 23 years ago. So when you think about what happened, oh my God, guys, I was just talking about Hollywood, right? And I've had a message through from the Hollywood Blood Festival. It's on my phone. There it is. I just had a I've wow, I've just been invited to a film festival in person in Paris, which I can't make that up. How am I going to get to freaking Paris? I've just been invited to a film festival in Paris. Do you know, I mentioned Hollywood, right? And Michelle, there it is. Come through there. I've just been invited to do a film festival. We are extremely proud to invite you to show your project in Paris. Right, I need to take that in after this. My head's going. What do you think about, should AI be used to make movies? No, 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 no. Don't get me started. No, right. I'm a member of Equity, and 99% of all Equity people signed a declaration that we do not use AI to make films. And I tell you why, right? I tell you why, because movies are a human condition, not an AI condition, right? And as an actor and as a filmmaker, yeah, I've seen lots of AI films and they are absolute crap, right? I've seen people try to remake things like Raiders of the Lost Ark using AI and replicating. It just doesn't work, right? And I tell you what, that was really weird. What do you mean they're listening through your phone? It was just, yeah, I was mentioned Hollywood, right? And it's just, I've had an email through on my thing, and I've been invited to Paris. Oh, Christ. Anyway, that's God's work, man. It probably is. It probably is. Do you know, one of the weirdest things. I'm an actor, but I haven't had any acting work this year, right? And the strangest thing is, well, my films that I'm making, right? Um, as a filmmaker, doing a hell of a lot better than I'm not an award-winning actor. I'm an award-winning filmmaker. Four wins for making films, which is, you know, that's what it is, right? And yeah, that's God's work. And yes, I'm really, really interesting mentioning that, right? Um, I know this is quite just. Oh, we mentioned Doctor Who, right? Let's go back to Doctor Who, right? Who is my favourite Doctor Who, right? So if we mention Doctor Who and any fans of Doctor Who out there, right? I have actually played Doctor Who once, right? Not in the main canon. I did a, if you look, I did something for the Football Association for Wales. I was a Doctor Who. I was Doctor Who. We had a TARDIS and we had a small part of the football squad. That was interesting. But anyway, Doctor Who, my favourite Doctor Who. What's your favourite Doctor Who and what's my favourite Doctor Who? So it's getting really distorted how many Doctor Who's there are, right? I remember being with Gary today. So um, up until what was it? Matt Smith, which is going to be 2012. Matt Smith, is it 2012? I think so. Yeah, yeah, Matt Smith 2011 actually, I think. And I just think that was the 11th Doctor, right? And like prime ministers in Britain, there's been like another 10 since. Right, so here we go. Let's talk about Doctor Who's, right? Um if who's your favorite Doctor Who? So we're going to just go through the list of Doctor Who's, right? One night we should actually do our favorite Carry On film. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Do a donation. Join my channel. £1.99 a month. So we're going to do list of Doctor Who's. I couldn't even list the Doctor Who's now. Just couldn't. When I used to do a top, who are your top Doctor Who? I used to do that years ago. So Doctor Who's, right. So here we go. All right. There have been the problem is, who do you add as a list of Doctor Who? Right, so Doctor Who's characters. Right, here we go. So, right. So, okay. So there's not been 21 Doctor Who's. There's been William Hartnell, Patrick Troughton, John Pertwee, Tom Baker, Peter Davidson, Colin Baker, Sylvester McCoy, Paul McGann, Christopher Eccleston, David Tennant, Matt Smith, Peter Capaldi, Jodie Whittaker, Kutai Gatwa, David Tennant coming back again, and oh god, and the unnamed Doctor, right? I can't really remember his name. So one of those is my favourite Doctor Who, and obviously it's not Peter Cushing because he's not in the main canon, right? But anyway, I'll give you a clue who my favourite Doctor is, right? And the clue is quite simple. This Doctor Who played a really gritty, really sort of bad-tempered Doctor Who, right? And you could think that some Doctor Who's were like that, but this Doctor Who, to give you a clue, was before 1990, right? So that obviously rules out. Does that rule out McGann? Obviously, but if anyone is a fan of Doctor Who, right? I felt that my favourite Doctor Who was somebody that did not get good scripts. And if he had, say, the scripts that some of the Doctors would have had in the early period, then he would have been the finest Doctor Who ever. Anyway, Nylog says, been watching you for 5 years, I reckon. Seen highs, seen lows. You have been visited tonight by God. I saw it live. Don't treat it lightly. Well, thank you very much, Nylog. Right, I will That was really strange. You heard the pling on my phone. Um, my film is being requested to be shown in Paris, and I've got to see what that is about tomorrow, and obviously get that entered in, and just see how that goes. Let's just see if we can do that tomorrow. Anyway, thank you very much, Nylog, Misty. So what I'm going to do, I'm probably going to call it a day in a few moments. And I really appreciate everybody's support. And I've gone 30 minutes over where I wanted to be. So what I'll do, I'm going to take this up and give me some space now. And I'm going to everybody, thanks for being on. Nylog, Abyss, Exo, Gary, Little Dreamling, Abyss, whoever else is out there. Do you have Uber Eats in Wales? I think we do have Uber Eats. I think we do have Uber Eats in Wales. I don't know why you're asking, but yeah, we do have Uber Eats. Have you ever seen any Uber Eats, Michelle?
What are they?
Well, basically, it's a bit like you phone a restaurant and they get it delivered or something. Yeah, we do have Uber Eats. So I'm gonna be going in a few moments. So anyway, thank you very much, guys, for watching me. And if you would like to send me a message anytime, you're very welcome. Again, subscribing and liking to my channel. Tell you what, I'll come on very late tomorrow, and thanks for saying it's a good stream. So we're going to say diolch yn fawr chi, which means thank you. Gwelwch chi eto. See you tomorrow, and watch what you're doing. And as the wonderful actor would say, Michael Sheen, Amoro Hyd. Diolch yn fawr chi, nos da, and thank you for liking and subscribing. Any donations, always welcome, and don't forget to join my channel. I'm off now, so thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you, and good night. Diolch yn fawr, nos da. Thank you. I'll be back on tomorrow. Night, guys, and enjoy Milan and wherever, Nylog. So let's go. And oh right, couldn't work out where I was on. Okay, if you've been watching this, we've done loads of stuff, bit of comedy, bit of archaeology, history, and all that stuff. Nos da chi. Night, guys. Night.